What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Reidboyy, back again with a new updated. It's March of 2024. I gotta stop talking like that. It's March of 2024, and we are back with the new meta loadouts to use for this month. The best top 5 guns with one honorable mention we're gonna throw at the end. So we're gonna get right on into it. Number 1 ranked console players, top 5 meta loadouts for the new season of Call of Duty Warzone. Starting in at number 1, we've got the MTZ 762 battle rifle. Now, if you messed up and didn't get the 40 round mag, you are big time missing out, because this thing is an absolute laser. 30 round mag is still good enough, but the 40 mag goes insanely hard, especially on that big map. So the build that we're rocking for this is the MTZ Precision Blackthorn Barrel. 25% damage range, 30% bullet velocity. Those go crazy. Those make this thing way more useful from way farther away. VT7 Spirit Fire Suppressor, same thing. That extra damage range, bullet velocity, and recoil control goes hard for your long range build. Keeps you off the minimap. That's huge. Bruin Heavy Support Grip, 10% recoil gun kick, 12% horizontal recoil control. That's huge. Vertical recoil, very easy to control. Just pull straight down in your thumbstick. So that's what you want there. 40 round mag or 30 round mag. Again, if you do not have this on your class already a week and a half before this video is made, you can't put it on. So 30 round mag is what you're going to have to go with, which again, that is good enough. And then on the big map, I feel like a sight goes hard. On Urzikstan, you definitely want a sight in your gun. Either the SZ Holotherm, which I found is fire. You cannot use this in rank play. Cannot use this in rank play on Fortune's Keep, but the Holotherm goes crazy for the amount of smokes that get thrown on Urzikstan. The Coriol Eagle's Eye 2.5, the standard 2.5 sight, or a lot of people are recommending this Jack Glass, like a glassless optic. It's kind of new, just dropped. So again, when I'm rocking a sight, I just rock the SZ Holotherm. Otherwise, I'm rocking the iron sights. My ranked play class has the iron sights on it, and instead of an optic attachment, we were rocking the EXF close quarters assault. It's not going to give you an insane amount of extra recoil control. That's the number 1 best, most consistent long range gun in the game right now. Hits hard, bounces a little bit, but not too much. And then for ranked play, I am pairing that with the HRM. The HRM seems to be the most consistent gun for overall team fights. For solo trios, solo quad, I would not really use this thing. But for ranked play, again, at the highest level, when you gotta fight as a team, slide in, get some shots, slide out. A lot of people not fully armored and a lot of really close range, intense gunfights. This HRM9 is what I'm rocking. We are rocking the folding stock. It's going to give you a bunch of recoil control with next to no minimum. That 5% ADS speed is not that big of a deal at all. 50 round drum, as big as it can get. The DR6 hand stop, going to give you ADS movement speed and that extra sprint to fire to be even quicker with that close range gunfights. Thorn 90 barrel, again, more tactical sprint speed, more hip fire, more sprint to fire, ADS speed, all general close range benefits that you want. And then I'm rocking the Jack BFB muzzle, which is going to turn this thing into a straight laser beam at the cost of 18% bullet velocity. That's nothing. It's your SMG. You don't need bullet velocity on your SMG. That makes next to no difference. And then this thing becomes shooting way farther out, way farther out than it needs to. I see a lot of people rocking some random ass compensator that's nowhere near as good as this thing for no reason. I don't fuck with it. I don't like it. Jack BFB. And then the other thing is the increased radar detection. Being an advanced UAV ping on the minimap is a benefit. I don't even know why that's listed as a con. When they can't tell if you're up or down, what floor you're on, that is huge. That's beneficial to you and detrimental to them, so you want that. I consider that to be a pro. So I'm still rocking the Jack BFB on my close range guns. Now, if you're more of a solo quad, solo trio type, you want to go for high kill games, just as good as this HRM. Just as good as this HRM, but even better, I feel, for, you know, fighting by yourself, is this AMR9. This thing kills noticeably faster. The only problem with it is the sprint to fire time. It's a little bit slower. Takes you a bit longer to go from sprinting to shooting your gun. So for that, we are rocking the Demo 50 Buffer Tube, which is going to give you a ton of mobility and handling, 14% sprint to fire, 15% ADS speed, 3% tac sprint speed, 16% movement speed. You want all that. All that is beautiful. And then you see right there in the red, it's going to give you a lot of recoil, a lot of extra recoil. So to counter that, we're throwing the Jack BFB right on there. Knocks out all that recoil you just gained, and you get a bunch of tactical sprint speed, and you still get that strafing speed at the sacrifice of, again, the bullet velocity that doesn't matter on your close range gun. Close range gun, it does not matter at all. We're rocking the DR6 hand stop to, again, boost that sprint to fire speed right down there. And again, extra ADS movement speed, 50 round mag. The 100 is just too slow. 100 is just too slow. It's not necessary. Don't need all that. So 50 rounds good enough. And then the sights are kind of meh on this thing, so I'm rocking the slate reflector. And then if you don't like the MTZ, you are not really a big fan of the bounciness and the amount of recoil, the kind of AMAX feel from Verdansk that it has. If you want to go with more of a Kilo feel, something with no recoil, or maybe even a Ram 7 feel from Verdansk, I would go with the Ram 7 right here, baby. Rocking the HVS 3.4 pad, the 60 round drum. We're rocking the HVS 3.4 pad. Gonna give you a bunch of recoil control. You want that big time 60 round drum, biggest mag. Bruin heavy support, same thing. Extra recoil control, horizontal recoil. Vertical is really easy to control. Cronin headwind barrel. It's gonna give you a ton of extra damage range, which this thing needs. The biggest downfall of this thing is it's not very good from very far away. For a gun with a straight laser beam, it doesn't do very much damage. It falls off really, really quickly. And then I see a lot of people rocking a lot of different muzzles on this thing. What I found to be the best is the VT7 Spirit Fire suppressor. Again, suppress, keep you off the minimap is huge, and it's giving you a ton of horizontal recoil control, vertical recoil control, damage range, bullet velocity. It's giving you all those pros that you want, and again, keeping you off the minimap. Your long range gun, when you're shooting at people from far away, you don't want other people knowing exactly where you are and being able to shoot you. So suppressor is big. The recoil control is fine. This gun doesn't have any recoil. You don't really need to add. I see a lot of people rocking these random muzzles that make the gun super bouncy off the rip, so you miss your first 10 shots and the gun is way worse. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like a lot of the builds that a lot of these morons are running. So the VT7 Spirit Fire or the Jack BFB is what I would rock on this thing. And then if you don't like either of those two long range options, my personal favorite option to use right now, it's not really the best for rank play when everybody else is using MTZs, but the BP50 goes insane, bro. This thing is a straight laser beam. I love it. If they just gave this gun a little tiny buff, it is going to be insane. It kind of gives FFAR vibes from Verdansk. So we are rocking again that VT7 Spirit Fire, keeping you off the minimap. Lower 9 heavy barrel, giving you a ton of recoil control and damage range and bullet velocity. Bruin heavy support, grip under barrel, 45 round mag, as big as it can get. That is the biggest downfall of this gun, is it just fries through its ammo too much. You're only getting about 1 down per mag. And then the Moat 40 stock is what we're running. That's giving you ADS speed, strafe speed, and recoil control. A ton of recoil gun kick control, and you get to strafe fast, which makes this thing a really nice like sniper support, close medium, resurgent vibes type option. And then we're gonna throw in a nice little honorable mention to the gun that I pair with it. The WSP9 hits surprisingly well. This is my favorite ground load. If you find that gold WSP9 off the ground, you can go absolutely insane with this. This thing is a straight movement build that I got, so it's noticeably bouncy, pairs nicely with a close to medium range gun like the BP50. We're rocking the no stock for maximum mobility, sprint to fire, sprint speed, and strafe speed, but it's going to give you a lot of recoil. We're not countering that. We're not countering that since it's a straight movement speed build. The NIDAR sight, I don't really like this nipple sight on any other gun but the WSP for some reason. With the way it bounces, it just kind of feels better having this sight over the others. 50 round mag, as big as it can get. DR6 hand stop for more sprint to fire, strafing speed, and then the short light barrel for even more sprint to fire and sprint speed to be able to absolutely break ankles, go crazy like Joe with the movement. That is Reidboyy on Twitch's top 5 meta builds, plus an honorable mention for the month of March 2024 until we get a new update, and I'll do another video for you guys letting you know what shifts in the meta. So don't forget to be subscribed and know he's on for that. Don't forget to like the video if you're not already. Let me know comments what you think.